Good morning, and thank you for taking a couple minutes to check out the Daily Devo. One of the things that we believe is that the church should be about resourcing people to live out the mission that Jesus has for us. To actually take action on the things that we gather together and we sing about and we hear about from the Word. But Monday through Saturday, how's that affecting the way that you interact with your family? How's it affecting the way that you go to work? And so each day we want to send out a brief encouragement that looks at what we talked about from Sunday and then looks ahead to what we're going to talk about. Monday specifically, we're going to look back at one clip from Sunday's message. One clip that's challenging. One clip that presses hard on what we can change today to make our Monday impactful, to make our Monday about Jesus' mission, to become people who make disciples that make disciples. Yesterday we kicked off a series called I Quit. And this whole series is about letting go of the things that are holding us back from the life that God is calling us to. Not holding us back from prosperity, not holding us back from the greater than, but holding us back from the mission of God in our lives. And Eric talked about letting go of excuses. Because the reality is, everybody can come up with a laundry list of excuses as to why not to do something. Instead, let's let go of those excuses and step into, even if it's just a faint picture of our future, let's step into that faint picture of what God's calling us to. He did an incredible job telling a story of a man who was waiting to be healed. And so today we're going to look back at a clip from yesterday, and tomorrow we're going to look at, to let go of excuses, you might need to change your perspective. On Wednesday we're going to look at how you might need to change your community, the people around you, and then on Thursday we're going to look at how you might need to change your solution. That you know what, you might not know best what's best for you. So I hope that these few minutes each morning can help us rally around together a unifying mission to spend our lives helping people discover the life that God has for them, the mission that God has for them. And then we can all participate in God's advancing kingdom on earth. So there'll be a question and some things to pray in the description of this video. But why don't you check out this clip from Eric's message yesterday.
And so this morning, before we even dive in to how to quit our excuses, I want you to hear this. Jesus knows your story. Whatever you brought into this room today, whatever excuse you've been making, whatever situation that has plagued you for 1, 10, 20, 30, 50 years, Jesus knows your story. And I believe it's important to recognize that before we go any further. Because sometimes our excuses are laid up within very real pain, very real trauma, or very justifiable reasons. Things that have happened to us that hurt us. And so we make an excuse and it keeps hindering us even further. I know that's been true in my life. So before we go any further, I wanted you to hear that. Jesus looks at you and he knows your story. He has compassion for you and he loves you. So no matter what you bring in this morning, no matter what you've been laying at his feet, Jesus is looking at you and asking, do you want to experience freedom?